Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video. I decided to make these videos because I thought I had some value I can bring to you. Okay, so I decided to make a series of videos of explaining my brand and what I'm trying to teach to the world. Okay, so if you're new to my content, please go ahead and subscribe. If you find value in what I'm about to teach, please go ahead and subscribe. If you are a subscriber and you're coming back to check us out, what's up? Thanks so much for the love and support. Appreciate you. Shout out to the VIPs. All right. So in these videos, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to bestow upon you the knowledge. I'm gonna try to pass on to you what I do with my social media and how I'm able to get money out of it. Okay, um, there's a lot of different techniques and a lot of different stuff that I do with it. Okay, and numbers and all of that stuff. We'll get into all that later. Okay, this is more of like an introduction, so it's more of an overview of what I'm going to be teaching in the next series of videos. Um, so, first of all, I uh, I heard on a podcast earlier today to lead off with your why. Lead off with your why, your message, your why. Okay. Now, while that is important, okay, that not a lot of people I think get it wrong. Okay. A lot of people when you ask them like when they they're post this question, and I've been to a lot of conferences, by the way. Excuse me. I've been to a lot of conferences where the speakers, they all get up there and they pump you up and they're like, you got to know your why, right? And a lot of people get it wrong in the sense that they think about their why and it's like my son, my daughter, my little sister, my little brother, my family, my wife. And while that is good, while the intention behind that is good, that's for the motivation. That's not really the message that you want to lead off with. Okay? Of course, the end game is to make money. So if you're sharing your goals with people and you're saying, well, my goals are to make $100,000, all people are gonna be like, great, me too. Okay, but if you tell them, a greater purpose, taking away the focus from, taking the focus away from the money part of it. Okay, so for example, one thing with social media, my why with social media is this. The reason why I started these videos and this social media academy, right? The training that I provide is because I see a huge gap. There's a huge gap, and between people who don't know anything about social media marketing or social media or any kind of marketing, right? People who don't know anything about social media and the people that are heavily in the scene, right? That are hustling really hard on their social media. So there's two completely different groups, right? So imagine a business that it started. It's 2019, right? Somebody opens up a business for the summer, and they refuse to get on social media, right? In 2019, anybody who grew up in the world of social media, like if there's been Instagram your whole life, like if you don't remember a life without Instagram, you don't really get the concept of why wouldn't you want to be on social media, right? But there are a lot of businesses that still refuse to jump on the social media, right? And then we get on the people that are doing social media marketing, right? Most of them are very self-driven, very self-motivated, self-driven, very successful-minded people that are, they're very driven, and they dive into these trainings and they develop themselves into social media marketers, affiliate marketers, any kind of marketers, right? and they there's that gap, and then this gap keeps stretching out more that way. This one's staying, it's staying the same, but these guys, every day we sway, not sway, but I get away further and further and further from not knowing anything from this crowd. So this is my window of opportunity that I see right here. This in the middle between this guy and this guy is my window of opportunity. This is what I want to take advantage of. Okay, and the reason why I want to take advantage of this space right here, okay, is because I feel that's where I can provide the value the most. Okay, I've seen a lot of areas in the whole marketing spectrum. I've been a customer, I've been a developer, I've been a programmer, I've been in sales, I've been a lot of places in the marketing world that I believe this is where I fit in. Okay. A lot of people, so they refuse to not get on social media. Okay, that in itself, it's a crazy concept. Anybody who refuses to do business on social media or to put their business on Facebook is just absolutely crazy in 2019. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay. And that's the gap that I want to bridge, and get people that are not doing social media at all. Either if they don't want to do it because they don't have the time for it, they want to hire somebody. I got the help. Like I know a guy, I know a guy who will do your social media for you if you pay him. Okay, I teach you to do your own social media for you, okay, for yourself. Just get on, grab a phone, start recording, and start promoting whatever it is that you're doing as a business. Just start promoting it every single day. And the skills, like, don't worry about the skills. Like, skills is the last thing that you should be worried about. I had that conversation this morning. All right. I was talking to somebody about opening an online store. I'm not gonna give the details, but I was talking to them about an online store, and I told them, like, hey, you want to try this out? And they were like, I thought you had to be an expert. Like, I thought you had to know about that kind of stuff to sell that kind of stuff. And I'm like, nah, man, you can do it. If you own a cell phone and internet connection, you can sell, and that's that gap that I want to help connect, right? The people that don't really use their social media for anything. Like, I'll coach you, like, I'll teach you what I do, I'll coach you, I'll show you, I'll walk you through it. Reach out to me on Facebook, right? And then I'll try to make a video explaining what it is that you might have. You might have any questions about it. So what I'll do is, if you have any questions, I'll make a video answering the questions, so that way anybody who might have the same question in the future can just go back to that same video. Okay? So that's, I think, all I have for right now. I said I was going to try to keep these videos short, so I'm going to try to limit to, it's nowhere near 5 minutes. I thought I was going to only do 5 minutes, but it looks like I'm probably going to have to do 10 minutes each video. Okay. Anyway, if you find value in what I'm saying, please subscribe and share with a friend. Okay. Do me a favor and like this video. YouTube, subscribe. Okay. And if you find value, share it with your friends. Thanks.